Okay people, this is himself. Welcome to a Raven Tekken 7 guide. In this video, I'm going to show you two secret features for the Undertaker throw. I'm also going to cover setups, so stick around for that. So Undertaker is Raven's 1+2 throw. It comes out in 12 frames and it does 48 damage. The command for it is half circle back, forward 1+2. But there is an easier way to do this. What you do is forward, neutral, quarter circle back, forward 1+2. Basically what you're doing is missing out the DF. Now for stick players this probably isn't a big deal, but for pad players it makes a real difference. With stick you can roll from forward to back and it's really not that difficult, but for pad players it's really easy to get stuck in a diagonal. But if you do it this way, which is the first secret, then you're less likely to mess up. Now the second secret is related to how you can use the move. After half circle back or quarter circle back, you can actually store the input. What that means is that you can backdash or sidestep before inputting forward 1+2. Now what that does is it gives you a bit more versatility and a bit more unpredictability. The big thing though is that you can move forward with this, and not just a single step, you can actually dash, and this has two big benefits. The first is that it increases the range. Just look how far I can do it from. This is almost like King's Shining Wizard. The second, and probably more important, is that it increases the tracking. That forward motion helps you track sidesteppers, and it means that you can catch them when a normal input wouldn't. Now putting those two elements together, you now have a throw that is easy to input and has more setups. The obvious setups we have are from her punishers. 2-4, which is her 10 frame, leaves them far away, and 4-1 leaves her back turned, so we can't use those. But her 13 frame punisher is viable. This puts us at +7 and that makes the throw uninterruptible. To stop people ducking, we can use DB2. On block we're back turned, but it's only -4 and the move also catches sidesteppers. We can also set up from her while standing punishers. At 11 frames we have while standing 4. This puts us at +4, so the throw is uninterruptible. Beyond punishers there are other options. One of them is after plus frame moves. Here we can use back +1 and up +3-4. The elbow puts us at +5 and they're crouching, so their options are limited. With the kicks, the second hits can be sidestepped, but if it's blocked we're at +8 and they're sideways. What's also good is that for our cover we can use F3. This is 17 frames, so it's uninterruptible and it's also a true homing mid. On block we're at -10, but if we hold back we can make it -6. We also have the 2 extension. This is good for people who are too eager to punish, but it's also -14, so you do need to be careful. Another type of setup is from lows. DB4 puts us at +5 and it's only -14, which is not that risky. To cover crouches and sidesteppers we have DB2 or DF1. Another low we have is DB3. This puts us at +5 and it's only -12, so it's even less risky. The problem though is that we recover crouching and it's difficult to cover sidesteppers and crouches. While standing 4 will cover sidestep right but not sidestep left. To cover that we can use while standing 1, but that is -14, so it's a bit of a mind game here. One of the best setups though is low jab. This can be used to interrupt strings and punish certain moves. In both cases we're at +6 and we can throw straight from crouch. The issue though is that we're in crouch, and as with DB3, covering both sidesteps is tricky. One more setup is from her teleport. Often when you do this, people expect you to do a move, and because of that they just block. So to take advantage of that we can buffer the command and catch them off guard. Now I may do a few more Raven videos in the future, but if you want me to look at the character in more detail, do let me know in the comments. In the meantime, check out my other stuff and I'll see you guys in the future.